Stay single until you meet someone like this. You guys know I just created that video on being single is not that bad, because I want us to tap into self-love and self-acceptance. I want you to get to know yourself on a deep level so that you can discover what it is you truly want and need out of a relationship. I never want us to settle. I want us to dream big and know that real love is possible. So we have to release these ideas that real love doesn't exist, or that it's too good to be true, it's only in the movies. Real love is absolutely possible, and the right person is out there for you. But all relationships are stemming from our inside world, which is why we want to practice love for ourselves and heal ourselves, our mind, our heart, and get in touch with our soul, connect to the divine, all this inner work first, so that we can make space and clear the way for a beautiful, healthy love to enter your life. You deserve to be loved. I have this affirmation I made: because I love myself, I allow myself to be loved. Allow yourself to love and open your heart to love. Okay, but stay single until you meet someone like this. As a vibrational being, you're going to attract how you feel inside. So that's why it's important to pour love into yourself, take care of yourself, and feel solid on your own 2 feet first, giving yourself the things you need until your cup is overflowing. Now you have something to offer someone else. So we're gonna attract to us the way that we feel about ourselves. If you wanna attract love, you wanna be feeling love and radiating love genuinely, authentically, from the inside out, and then you're gonna attract a beautiful relationship. So stay single until you meet someone like this. What does the right relationship feel like? They should feel like home to you. So comfort. If you feel comfortable around this other person, then you know they are the right one for you. Not to say that there won't be maybe some nervous feelings, some butterflies, like when you're first getting to know someone, but the more you get to know them, you should be able to just relax in the energy and feel accepted by them. You want to feel a sense of comfort. So that's one of the first things: peace, ease in the relationship. Stay single until you feel comfortable, genuinely comfortable around this other person. And you guys can just be yourself and just be silly and have fun together. Stay single until you meet someone like this, someone you feel safe with. And this is important, especially as a woman and for men as well. Trust. And so it's going to take time to peel off the layers of each other, get to know someone deeper and deeper. But if you feel safe to trust someone with your heart, with your feelings, with your energy, and they feel safe to you, this is a beautiful sign that they could be the right one for you. Stay single until you feel safe in someone's energy. It's very important. It's not so much what do people say, it's how do they feel to you, and when we work on ourselves, we can distinguish the difference in our intuition between love and fear. So you never want to be moving from fear when you're making a decision about someone. You want to be moving from a loving space. Okay, for example, when I was younger, in some of my more immature relationships, I was around someone and then the energy felt off. Okay, so that wasn't me being afraid. That was me being discerning. From a loving place, I could see that, okay, they're going through their own situation and I don't need to be in their energy because they can get violent towards me. They can just like lash out on me, and they're just not ready to be in a healthy relationship, pretty much. Okay, so your intuition will be speaking to you, your body will speak to you. Do the hairs on your, do you get an eerie feeling around someone? Do the hairs on your arms stand up? Do they feel like something is off? You want to listen to that. That's your intuition talking to you. Versus, do you feel like loving, peaceful, at ease, and relaxed? Peace. If you do with this other person, then that's how you know they're right for you. And your spirit and their spirit are in harmony, and you're magnetized towards each other versus repelled. 444. Stay single until you meet someone like this. You feel a sense of safety, loving them with your whole heart. So if you feel like you can give your entire heart to this person and you want to, you're willing to take that risk and give all of yourself, then you know, like, oh, this is someone that I should be with, because we're here on this planet to experience love in all of its forms. You don't want to leave the planet without having lived fully. So this means giving your all. You don't want to look back and be like, I held back. I didn't go all in because I was afraid. No. When you find someone and you want to jump all in, you want to take that risk, you want to see what's going to happen because it's worth it to you. It's more than curiosity. It's more so like, no matter what happens, this other person's worth it to me. That's how you know, okay, well, they're worth moving forward with. Like, okay, stay single until you meet someone that you feel safe giving your heart to. Stay single until you meet someone and you just feel super happy with them. You guys tap into your inner child and it feels so playful. You're feeling joy from the inside out, and you guys are laughing together a lot. You're having a good time, because of course there's going to be problems in relationships, but the majority of the time you guys should feel like best friends. And it's very beautiful when there's this like tension between women, like men and women, where we have like, you know how on the playground when we were little and boys would chase us around, like it's like that. It's like teasing, playful, but it's innocent fun. And so when you're feeling this very innocent draw to somebody, like, and you guys are joking around, you're having fun, you're laughing a lot, you're smiling a lot. Oh my gosh, when you're feeling giddy around someone, this is a beautiful sign. It's like those feelings of love are starting to stir within you, and lean into it, embrace it. And it doesn't mean like that we're naive, but at the same time, it's that Page of Cups energy where it's just the start of love. You know, just enjoying each other in a very innocent way, in a new way, a fresh way. And so stay single until you meet someone who sparks your heart in this way. And you like flirting with them, you like teasing them, you like smiling with them, and you're feeling giddy. You do those little laughs and you're like walking down maybe you blush when you think about them or someone brings them up. You have these very sweet feelings towards someone. Stay single, because until you meet this type of person, because it's possible, these feelings are what we should feel, that natural connection to someone. Stay single until you find this kind of person, because it's possible. Have you guys ever been in connections where it feels more forced? Okay, so nah, maybe stay single. Maybe they're not the right one for you. And that's why I always encourage us not to rush, maybe even to practice celibacy, you know, while you're figuring out who you are and while you're getting to know someone else. Like, let it build over time, because it's so much more enriching when you are in a connection that's authentic and it took time to build. It wasn't overnight success. Like, those things fade. So instead it's like gradual, real, rooted and layered, genuine. Stay single until you meet someone like this. What's another thing? Growth. Learning together, inspired to learn together and explore, a sense of curiosity. You know, as people, we're always growing. And when you get in a relationship, the couples that drift apart are like, they're going and they were not growing together, they grew apart. Stay single until you meet someone that you can see yourself growing with. And this has to do with that other individual separate from you. Like, as when you meet them, do they have a growth mindset? What are they all about? And that's why you want to take your time to get to know someone, because they could say all the right things, but what does their life look like? How do they show up to their life? Are they inspired by life? Are they doing work that they love? Are they successful in their own right? You know, how is their energy feel? You can tell a lot about someone by just the content they watch. What are they into, right? What are they watching? What do they pay attention to? How do they spend their time? So stay single until you can see yourself growing with this person, or how they say growing old with them. How did two people stick by each other's side to be able to grow old together? It was a decision to stay together, but also they were on the same trajectory. Like, they were interested in the same things, and they decided to learn through life, fall down, get back up together. So if you see this with someone, and if you want this with someone, then that's a beautiful sign. So stay single until you see this, because like, what happens when we just rush into a relationship because we just don't want to be alone? Well, it ends up hurting us and that other person, and it could be avoided. Like, that pain can be avoided. And like, I'm just at a place in my life where I need depth, and I had to earn this place that I'm at in my life, right? Like, kissing a lot of frogs to get to your prince mentality. Going the wrong way, taking wrong turns to learn what my real path is. And I've taken time intentionally to work on myself, right? 4 years of celibacy, of solitude, moving away and just being alone a lot, journaling and healing, shadow work and spiritual practices to get closer to my higher self, right? So self-love is not about selfishness and feeling like we don't need anyone. Self-love is a tool to get you everything that you want and deserve in life, which is love for yourself, love for all of creation, love for others, but healthy. And we all deserve this, like, as a collective. If you're on this channel, if you are about bettering yourself, then you want to be with someone else who's about bettering themselves, because how they take care of themselves is how they're going to take care of you. It's the capacity they have to love. So, you know, are they honest with themselves? Do they work on themselves? Do they hold themselves accountable? You know, are they responsible in life in all ways? Are they considerate, caring, loving? How do they treat other people? And so how they are as an individual, well, that's how they're going to show up in your relationship, right? Especially after time. And so take your time, really get to know them. And when you grow together, like, that's very beautiful. And those are the strongest relationships, like when you've been through it with someone, but then you persevere, so you become more resilient, stronger, and it's just like a really tight bond. So stay single until you meet someone like this, someone who, the both of you, there's mutual, real love. Okay, so when you're getting to know someone, it's going to take some time to develop love. If you feel an instant attraction to someone, that's just the first step, but that's not love. Love, it takes time. So don't confuse lust with love, and be patient. Let things unfold gradually. That's why, ladies, don't give your body right away, because then you might think you're in love, but it's not real love. And so you want to be able to love someone and have those starry eyes, those hard eyes towards them with their clothes on. You're in love with their heart. You're in love with their mind. You're in love with their energy and how you feel when you're in their presence. When they don't even touch you, you're still in love. You've fallen in real love, and then you can kiss your single days goodbye and give your heart, you know, like, stay single until the love is mutual. They continue to choose you every single day. Amongst billions, they want to be with you, and you want to be with them. Your eyes may wander because we're humans, and someone who's attractive, like, there's millions of attractive people on earth, that's fine, but that's not love. Love is care and consideration, knowing someone in all of their different aspects, accepting them, liking them, not just love, like, not just those ooey gooey feelings of love, but like genuinely enjoying them as a person. So if you do, you know, you just sit back in awe of them, like, wow, they're just an amazing human being. Like, wow, I'm so lucky to know them. I feel so blessed that I encountered them. You want to feel this way towards someone, and then you know, like, okay, they're the right person for you. You can move things along. Stay single until you feel that real love. To me, a huge sign of real love is consideration. Because I consider people, like people that I love, well, really everyone, but I would say I'm a considerate person because I think, how will my actions affect other people? I don't want them to, I want to radiate love in all things, because that's what I believe in. Those are my values. That's a virtue that I hold, is love. And so when someone's considerate, I take notice of that. But what is it for you? How do you feel loved? These are the questions. These are like deep questions that I love to ask myself. And this is how we discover who we are on a soul level and what's important to us. What do you need in relationships, right? Like, how do you feel loved? And stay single until somebody matches that vibration. You deserve this. It's okay. But here's the thing. Like, when we're not ready for a relationship, then we'll make up excuses. We'll feel like no one can make the cut. And that just means you're not in the place yet to open your heart to receive love. That's okay. But if you do desire a relationship, then it's just about deciding what's going to feel best to you, and you can have it. There's two more things. Stay single until you meet someone who makes you feel passionate. And I feel like this is something that matters. Now, when you hear the word passionate, you might be like, oh, lust, oh, just sexual desire, and like, oh, it's carnal, it's just the flesh, it's just you're being superficial, it's just like how they look. And that's not true though, like, because passion, it's starting from the inside out. And it's not just about lust, it's about something igniting within you. You feel excited around this person. They don't even have to touch you. You can still feel passionate. And this is very special. You want to feel this way in a relationship. You deserve to, right? Like, it's more of the darker aspects of love, maybe, but that's okay. There's dark and light on earth. It's all right. Like, you should feel a sense of a thrill when you're with them. Not like dangerous, but like hot, steamy, fiery, extremely attracted to them. And, then maybe they're the right one for you. All of these components should be there, and it's possible. It is. Stay single until you feel a bit of passion towards someone, because it's kind of like that pull that's going to keep you guys stuck like glue. I mean, we're in human bodies. We have human desires, and we have flesh. We can feel physically as well. So, maybe they make you feel a little bit warm, a little flushed, a little flustered, and that could be a good sign. Now, if that's the only sign, then stay single, because it's like, no, like, where is this on the list? Like, it's at the bottom of the list. Like, everything, not just passion, but it's important. Stay single until you meet someone like this. The last thing is freedom. Just because you enter into a relationship, that does not mean that's just who you are. Like, you're just the relationship, your role in that relationship. Like, now you're a girlfriend, now you're a wife, and that's all you are. Of course not. We're so many things. And so when someone can allow you to be free, just being free, you're still you. You still need your alone time. You still want to do your hobbies or your work. When you can be interdependent with someone versus codependent. Codependent is that whole, like, I can't live or breathe without you. You're the center of my world. I have no life besides you. And then your life crumbles if they're not there, and it's just very needy, clingy, it's unhealthy, it puts too much pressure on each other, and it's not good. It doesn't turn out good, and you forget who you get lost in the relationship. Your sense of worth is just on the relationship. Okay, so that's icky. But instead, interdependent. So when you find someone who still wants you to have a life, still wants you to have friends and other connections, platonic connections, right? But so that gives you space. I feel like this is incredibly healthy. You know, everybody is different, so decide what you want for yourself, but stay single until you still have your freedom in the relationship just to be you, right? Because there's nothing worse than feeling controlled or smothered or things like that. You know, like a little bit of that might be fun, but that's the dark side. Like, be on angel time and just give. It's good, it's healthy for you too to allow your partner freedom, because that means you trust them, right? And so that they're not gonna tear the relationship apart with their actions, with their behaviors, right? You have to be able to trust your person. So stay single until you meet someone you can trust, who allows you to be free. They're not dictating over you, trying to control you, and you don't feel reduced in the relationship or stifled. You want to be able to feel free, and real love grants you freedom. This is a beautiful paradox in a way, because a lot of times, like, we hear these horrible expressions. It's like the old, here comes your ball and chain, right? Like, especially men have been told that, oh my God, like your life is over when you're in a relationship. But the right relationship for you, stay single until you meet someone where the love, it sets you free, because you can be yourself. You can, but you have someone who chooses to be by your side and hold you down. Okay, even that phrase, hold you down, it sounds like, but it just means like being by your side, holding your hand, encouraging you, letting you shine, amplifying your best traits, reminding you who you are. When you're sad, they're there for you. They're lifting you up. Like when you're happy, they're amping you up, right? Like you guys are shining together, you're stronger together, you're better people together, you're an expression of love on your own. But then when you connect with someone who truly loves you and who you truly love, okay, now the love is double the love. It's expanding, it's stronger, it's brighter. It's like two lights, two souls coming together, and now you're shining brighter. And when you're feeling the energy of real love, you're healing, you're literally healing the earth, because it's emanating out from you and it's connecting. We're all connected, it's one love. So it's so beautiful to be in a healthy connection, full of love, full of light, working with each other, because it feels good to you, but it also serves other people. There's nothing more important than that, you know, because it's one consciousness and everything's connected. So yeah, so these are my thoughts, like why you should stay single until you meet someone like this. And it is possible, right? But we have to know it is, feel it is, and then open our hearts to receive love. I hope this video helped you in some way. Drop me a comment with your thoughts. I'm sending you love and power and healing on your journey, and take care of yourself. And I'll see you in my next video.